slightly unique setup. I don't usually do this in my videos, but we're at my friend's house because my house is currently a building site, and I've got my wardrobe set up here. This isn't my entire wardrobe, do not be fooled, I'm not this much of a minimalist. But I wanted to share with you some of the basic items I have in my wardrobe and some of the tips and tricks I have for shopping for a wardrobe like this and creating a capsule wardrobe. So the decluttering aspect, where I've got certain things from, and kind of just go through it because I get so many questions all about my wardrobe and I haven't done a video on it in a really long time. Let me know if you want to see a full wardrobe tour once my house is in order again, and I will definitely do that. But these are just some of my absolute favourites that you've probably seen me wear a lot of times. But before we get into the wardrobe, I wanted to talk a little bit about today's sponsor. So ShopTagger is an amazing app that you can use on your phone and a plugin that you can use on your computer to shop a lot smarter. I often talk about buying from ethical companies and sustainable brands, and those companies can often be a little bit pricier. So what ShopTagger does is works as a wish list where you can save all of the things that you're after, you're looking for, and they will let you know when it's on sale. I found this really useful for getting items that are maybe a little bit outside of my budget, or things that I have wanted for a long time that I'm going to be saving for. I think shopping smart is a really important part of minimalism and a really important part of decluttering and being more organised with your spending. So I like the whole process of saving something to my wish list to come back to it later. It makes me think about the purchase, it avoids impulse buying, and it means I can have everything organised, save everything that I need, and come back to it later and get it at a much more affordable price. So the way it works is you download the plugin to your browser, and then when you're shopping you can just use the button to save items to your wish list. You can also get push notifications to your email, or if you download the app on your phone you can get notifications there too. So another cool thing is that on the wish list you can actually organise it into different categories, so you can save them under different subheadings, so it's a lot more organised. So if you're interested, go check out the link in the description to download ShopTagger. I highly recommend it, and I personally really love saving things to a wish list so that I can make sure I'm not impulse buying and I'm thinking about my purchases, and it's just an added bonus that you get the notifications when things are reduced, so you've saved up and you can buy it when you can afford it. So the first thing is a basic white tee. The thing that I'm wearing right now, this is probably on every wardrobe list ever because it's just so important and essential to a wardrobe, I think. I have quite a few of them. I've got a few of my own actually from my own clothing line with some slogans on that I wear all the time, to the gym, underneath jumpers, you know, just to make an outfit look a bit more interesting. And they're just so versatile because you can dress them up or you can dress them down. I love wearing them with jeans, but you can also wear them with some smart trousers or with a lovely skirt. And I have quite a few of them, like I said. I've got this one which is a longer line t-shirt which goes all the way down here, and then I've got this one which is more of a cropped style that's kind of got these really loose, big, open sleeves. I also have this in grey. I like buying multiples of things. It's just the perfect base to an outfit, and you can get them in so many different shapes, so many different styles, and yeah, I love them. So you may have noticed in my videos I absolutely love stripes. I live in them. I've always been drawn to stripes, and I have probably got about 10 of these in my wardrobe. I've only bought 2 of them now. These are both from Sea Salt, which is an ethical, sustainable Cornish brand that I love. But whatever kind of print you're drawn to, if it's leopard print, if it's florals, if it's polka dots, find a print that you enjoy that makes you feel happy and that suits your style, and get a few items like that. I tend to stick, as you can tell, to blues, reds and neutrals in my wardrobe. Another basic item that I think is really great in your wardrobe is a shirt. So I've got a smart white shirt, classic, can't go wrong with these. And then I've also got a denim oversized shirt that is a bit more casual. These are both from charity shops, and I have had so many of these style of shirts over the years. I've only got a few of them now just because I've decluttered. Button-up shirts or just normal shirts like this are just so versatile because I will wear this with a pair of trousers or with these jeans, and then this sort of shirt I could wear with some leggings, really comfortable trousers around the house, or just open as kind of like a loose jacket. So definitely recommend. I think that getting these kinds of things are perfect to buy from a charity shop, especially a denim shirt like this. This is a men's shirt, means it's oversized and really comfy, and then you just roll up the sleeves. Another item that I'm wearing is, of course, a good pair of jeans. Now, I actually want to get myself another pair of jeans because I've only got kind of mum style jeans at the minute. These are recycled denim ones from ASOS that I got a while ago. They're really comfortable. They're not the best fitting on me. They're kind of flat on my butt and the waist is kind of like you know, it's got that big gaping hole in the back. And I also put them on a radiator for too long after I washed them once, and now they're kind of like awkward fitting. But a good pair of jeans, you can't go wrong. And I got these ones off Depop. These are originally from Topshop. Depop is an amazing place to get secondhand stuff, and I know from the past that Topshop jeans fit me really well, and I knew what size I was. These are another really great pair, so I've got kind of blue denim, black denim, and now I just need like a kind of more fitted style pair of jeans now to complete the jean collection. But of course jeans are one of the most versatile classic items that everyone needs in their wardrobe, and even if you're a minimalist, I think there's nothing wrong with having loads of pairs of jeans if you do wear them. Now, I used to not be a trouser person. I was someone who would always wear dresses, skirts, and be very averse to trousers because I found it really difficult to find ones that fit me. I'm very tall, I'm like 5'11", so I would really struggle to find trousers that fit me, but I do have quite a few pairs now that I really love. I've got a couple from People Tree, which is another great sustainable brand. I've got this really nice stripy pair, which is really lovely and smart, and it looks really good with my white shirt. I also have this kind of bit more out there pair that are flared and long and high-waisted, and I really love those. And then I have this pair from Morocco actually. I got this in Marrakesh, and it's cotton, and I got it on one of the stalls there, and they're really comfortable. They kind of feel like pyjamas, but they just look really cool, and I love wearing them with this camel coat. So I've only got one little example of this, but this is kind of my equivalent of a little black dress. I used to have one, but I recently decluttered it because I just hadn't worn it in years. But everyone says to get yourself a little black dress, something for the evening that just makes you feel incredible. My equivalent is a jumpsuit. This is a really low-backed jumpsuit. I got this from Depop, and it's kind of got that, I don't know how to describe this. It's almost like an accordion, the material, but I love this material. It kind of slides over you and it makes you look taller and longer because of the lines, and then it just ties up at my neck. I love this, it makes me feel incredible. I've worn it so many times recently to evening events. It's really great to have a classic black item for the evening, a dress, a jumpsuit, maybe even a proper suit like a pair of trousers and a blazer. That outfit that you know you can go to so you don't have to think about it and that you always feel good in. There's nothing wrong with wearing the same thing over and over again to smart or, you know, fancy evening events. No one will notice, only you, and if it makes you feel good and you look good, wear it again and again. So moving on to dresses. I love dresses, especially in the summer, but I do also wear dresses in the winter with a pair of tights and a jumper over the top. I've got a few here. This one is from a shop in Brighton called Imiloa. I do have another really beautiful summer dress from them as well, but I really love this fit. When I was younger, I used to always wear short dresses, and I didn't really think about the fact they don't suit me as well as longer dresses do. This dress goes to my knees because I'm tall. I just think longer dresses emphasize that. So this is a really classic dress that I would actually quite like to get a few more versions of in the same kind of style, because I just really love the way this looks on me. And again, I can wear it in the winter with a jumper and a coat. I've got this really long red dress that I got from a charity shop in Canada. And this is beautiful, it makes me feel very whimsical and like I can run through a meadow. And then another polka dot dress, which I have lived in. I've had this for probably over 10 years. It's so old. I got this from a charity shop as well, and makes me feel like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman when she's wearing that beautiful brown polka dot dress to the races. And every time I put this on, I feel very glam and very lovely. I've worn this to weddings, I've worn this just in the day out, you know, in the summer. Get yourself a really good summery or versatile sort of T-shaped dress. I feel like they suit every woman because they cinch you in at the waist, and if you get a nice print, go for the prints that you enjoy, maybe polka dot, stripes, floral, or even like a solid bold colour. I do have like a bright red dress that's like a bold, just plain, all in one. Dresses are amazing. The next thing that you've probably seen me wear the most is jumpers. I live in jumpers. They are my favourite thing in the world. Living in the UK, it's very, very cold. Right now, I was wearing a jumper today because it is still cold even though it's May. I have them in so many different colours, but these are the colours you can probably notice throughout my wardrobe. Reds, blues, and then I've got a couple pastel colours. I love these kinds of pinks and pastels. So even if you're a minimalist or you've got a minimal wardrobe, you're still allowed colour. You do not have to cut out colour. I would just recommend trying to get colours that kind of match one another and suit one another and complement one another, and you don't have to do that either. I mean, if I wanted to get like a yellow dress, for example, it wouldn't matter, it would still go in my wardrobe, but I don't know, as I've decluttered, it just seems that my wardrobe tends to go towards these colours because I think they suit me the best. But yeah, these are pretty much all from charity shops apart from this pink one, which was a gift. So this little red one is originally from Topshop. I think this one was from ASOS, that was a gift from my mum, but I live in this. It's really oversized, and for that reason I wear it with leggings and comfy trousers all the time. And then we have this one, which is a lilac one from a charity shop again, and then this woolen one was secondhand wool. I don't mind buying secondhand wool as a vegan, but everyone's different. And this is originally from Zara, but I love this because it's really open and it's got like a V-neck that you kind of wear off the shoulder. So yeah, get yourself some comfy, woolly, cozy jumpers to see you through the autumn and winter. So the next thing is jackets. I've got these two examples. These are actually my only two jackets. I would quite like a blazer. That's the one thing I'm missing from my, you know, classic capsule wardrobe. But I do have this denim jacket, which was secondhand from a vintage shop in Brighton. Can't go wrong with a denim jacket. Get the fit that suits you. I suit kind of oversized, baggy denim jackets, but maybe you're someone who would suit a kind of cropped, more cinched in one. And then also a trench coat. This is actually from Burberry. It's like my only designer item. I got this when I was like 17 off eBay. I was so into fashion back then, so into designers, and I was dreaming about getting a Burberry coat one day. Ooh, nearly dropped it. But I looked on eBay and I hunted and I found this one. It was like old stock, so it was brand new in its packaging and everything, but I got it for like £200 or £300. I saved up for it, like worked summer jobs just so I could get this Burberry coat. But I'm so glad I did because I have worn it year in, year out ever since, and it still looks the same. So get yourself a classic trench coat. It doesn't have to be Burberry. Get whatever you want. But yeah, look on eBay if you want to get some designer items. That's another kind of tip for shopping. Charity shops, eBay, Gumtree, Depop, all of them, vintage shops. Hopefully you can kind of see the variety in my wardrobe, and then I also will get a few things from like ethical, sustainable brands. But these two things are more the things I would wear in the spring and the summer, and then this I wear anytime I'm going to something that's a bit more fancy and I want to dress up a little bit more. It kind of just makes the outfit look a little bit smarter. And then finally we have my coats. You've probably seen me wear these 100 times as well. This coat I got recently and I live in it. It's like my favourite coat now, and it's like a mid-length camel coat. It's from Topshop, but I got it in a charity shop on the King's Road in London. Charity shops are the best place for coats by far. When I was at university and I was really addicted to shopping, I think I took up the entire coat rack in my uni house. I was sharing with 3 other people, yeah, my coats were the only ones on the hangers because I had so many. I was addicted to buying coats from charity shops because people are always changing out their coats every season, and you can get some really amazing ones. You don't need to go to the shop and spend like £100 on a new coat. You can get them from a charity shop. I love this one, and yeah, I think I'm going to keep this for a very, very long time, which brings me on to the last item that I'm going to be sharing with you, which is my Jaeger coat that I have had since I was 18. It was a gift from my mum and dad as my 18th birthday present, and I knew that I wanted like a pea coat, so this is like shaped like a pea, kind of like that kind of rounded vintage style. It's got the buttons at the front, it's really soft, it feels the same as it did when I bought it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It goes with everything. I think a good black coat that suits your figure, suits the way you dress is so important, and every time I wear this someone compliments me on it because it just looks really lovely. So if you can afford to splash out on a slightly more expensive coat, I know I just said you don't need to spend £100 on a coat, you don't, but if you want to, then get something classic that you will see you through, you know, the next 10-20 years. I don't see myself ever getting rid of this coat, so I definitely think cost per wear has paid off. I mean, it was a gift, but it was an expensive coat. So that is all of the things I'm going to be sharing with you. The basic items I think are really great in everybody's wardrobe. Obviously everyone's wardrobe is totally different, so I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what basics you love in your wardrobe. And also let me know if you want to see a full wardrobe tour, like literally everything in my wardrobe. I will be willing to do that once I have done my bedroom and my wardrobe's in place and all of that. So it might be a few months yet, but I will definitely do that because this is not the full picture. But these are definitely items that are my favourites that I wear all the time. Most of these things are from charity shops, they're vintage, they're secondhand, they're gifts that I've had for a really long time, and only a few things I've bought recently, like the people tree stuff, I have bought from a sustainable or ethical company. So my recommendation for shopping is to always go secondhand, always go vintage, go to charity shops and hunt out things that people don't want anymore. That's the most sustainable and affordable option. But if you're gonna go for a higher end kind of designer item or an ethical company or a sustainable brand, it's gonna cost you a bit more money. Definitely check out ShopTagger. I really think it's a great way to streamline your shopping and to be smarter with it. And I've really enjoyed that for getting some good deals on items that I've been on the hunt for. I'm really looking for a vegan leather handbag because I don't have one, and I feel like that's a classic item I'm missing in my wardrobe. I've got like a little side body one, but I want like a proper big one that I can take if I'm traveling or something. So that's what I'm on the lookout for, and I'm trying to get at a reduced price. And just as an added bonus, as I realised I didn't really talk about shoes, I will share with you my 2 favourite pairs of shoes. These Doc Martens that were actually gifted to me kindly by Doc Martens. I have a black pair too, but weirdly enough, ever since I've got this pair, I wear them more than the black pair. Who'd have thought? I was kind of nervous about the colour, but good pair of boots. These are gonna last a long time. These are the vegan leather. And then also the ones I'm wearing right now, which I will show you on the screen because I can't bend my leg to show you. Oh. They are Veggie trainers, and I think a white pair of trainers will go with so much. I love wearing them with dresses, with trousers, with jeans, with everything. And Veggie are a really great ethical company. They have vegan shoes, which is so cool. And then the other shoes that I would also say you want to have in your wardrobe are a pair of black heels or a pair of simple heels and a pair of good sandals. I got my heels from Beyond Skin, and then I also have a pair of sandals from Zero Shoes that are kind of ones you can wear walking around all day long because they're practical, but they kind of look cool too. So those are my essentials, and I'm going to shut up now and see you next time. Bye! No!
God, you do this all the time.
So difficult. Do you have to pull my boob out of the way to see it?